Hello Americans channel. This video is made by free videos from Storyblocks, and these images and video we use just for explanation and it's free use also.
Man inherits mysterious lake house. What he found inside left him speechless. When 34-year-old Evan Michaels received a letter informing him that he'd inherited a property from a distant uncle he barely knew, he didn't think much of it. The letter described an old lake house in northern Michigan, nestled deep in the woods by Clearwater Lake. It sounded like the kind of peaceful place most people dream about retiring to. At first, Evan assumed the house was nothing more than a decaying relic. Still, curiosity got the better of him. A week later, with the keys in hand, he made the 4-hour drive to the secluded property. What started as an unexpected inheritance of a lakefront cabin quickly spiraled into a chilling experience that would haunt him for years. As he approached, the exterior looked surprisingly intact, albeit weather-worn. The shutters creaked in the breeze, and vines snaked up the wooden siding. The view of the lake was stunning, calm, glassy water reflecting pine trees and sky. But as Evan stepped onto the porch and turned the old key in the lock, the atmosphere shifted. Inside, the house was frozen in time. Furniture was covered in dust, but otherwise untouched. Family photos still hung on the walls, their colors faded. Dishes sat in the sink as if waiting to be washed. But there was something strange, a heavy silence, as if the house was holding its breath. Then he noticed a door to the basement. It was bolted shut with 3 rusted locks. That alone sent a chill down Evan's spine. Why would someone go to such lengths to seal off part of their own home? After some hesitation, and against his better judgment, he pried the locks loose. The basement door creaked open, revealing a narrow staircase leading into darkness. Using his phone flashlight, Evan descended slowly, each step creaking under his weight. What he found at the bottom was not just shocking, it was unexplainable. The basement had been turned into what looked like a makeshift research lab. Papers were pinned across the walls, filled with drawings, symbols, and strange formulas. In the corner stood an old metal safe. Inside it, dozens of cryptic journals belonging to his late uncle, documenting years of experimentation with what could only be described as paranormal activity near the lake. There were entries detailing unexplained disappearances, lights under the water at night, and bizarre phenomena experienced in the woods nearby. One page simply read, "Don't go near the lake after dark. It's watching." Shaken, Evan left the house that night and immediately contacted authorities. Investigators later confirmed the journals were real and possibly linked to a series of local legends and missing person reports from the 1970s and 80s. What began as a simple inheritance turned into a shocking discovery of long-buried secrets. Evan never moved into the lake house. But the journals he found have since sparked renewed interest in the region's unsolved mysteries and the question of what really lies beneath the still waters of Clearwater Lake.